against York. You guys are, especially the back line, is under a lot of pressure. It was a tough game. I know that they're sort of like, there are not a lot of teams that play like that. But what do you take away?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a unique team. It's always very tough to play against them. They like to press. They don't, give you any time to, breathe when you're out there. And obviously they're 100% up for it, given, the standings and all that. But just the fact that we can handle that type of pressure without conceding is definitely a positive out of the game.
What about just from moving from a game like that to this final game against FC Cincinnati? Are there things that you say, okay, we can't do that again? Like, what can we improve from that game?
Yeah, I mean, you can always improve. We're always looking at, how we can improve after every match and looking into, what they bring and how we can, hopefully hurt them.
It's not airplanes, it's ambulances.
Yeah, right.
Compared to a normal game, what is the stress level for tomorrow's game? Because you're almost guaranteed a playoff spot. We're still looking for a home spot. Is it higher stress, lower stress?
I think we're just going in there with, the intent to win. Given, the standings, we can get that home playoff game, and that's what I think everyone's hoping we can do. So if we get a good result, we win on the road. Getting a home playoff game would be so big for us, and I think that's kind of our mentality, just go in with 3 points.
Are you going to try to sneak a peek at halftime to what the other results are going on, or how's that going to work?
I'm not gonna care about any of the scores until after the game, but I'm sure some of our coaching staff will be up to date. Yeah.
So the season's not over, obviously. You guys can still get in the playoffs, and it's single elimination. Anything can happen. But how do you assess just how this team is sort of managed? The coaching changes, all the changes, and the ups and downs, and now you're just one game away from starting a full season.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long season, filled with ups and downs, like you said. But yeah, I think we're definitely focused in on this next opponent, and hopefully the playoffs. And we're definitely going to grind these next few weeks. And I think this is a team that can have great success in one and done games. I know when we all dial it in and focus and play for each other, we're definitely a tough team to play.
What sort of growth have you seen from your teammates? Like, in what areas of the field, or just maybe personalities, have you seen guys sort of grow up this season? You said it's a long season. It's true. Even for us, it seems like it's been forever. But what are your teammates doing better in this part of the season?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that we've had different coaches. We're still learning together. We're still growing together. New additions, injuries, setbacks, things like this. But I think we've just continued to, learn from one another and, grow in a positive direction.
Which game do you think was a positive turning point for this team?
It's tough to say an actual game. I think just, with the coaching change and just with, getting some sessions under our belt, we've kind of just continued to, stay positive throughout, ups and downs of the season. But yeah, I think there's no legit game that I can point to.
This will sound weird, but the staying positive thing, was that easier to do after everything that everybody went through the previous year? Was it easier just to say, this ain't as bad as it was?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of us all coming together and saying, listen, we potentially have 4 or 5 games left of the season, and it's just a matter of dialing it in for every minute of the game and hopefully going as far as possible.
Miles, we talk a lot about what the expectations are for Atlanta United, for any Atlanta United team. They should be top of the table, they should be fighting for championships, whatever it may be. But games change, seasons change. What are the players? What are the expectations of this club right now for the players?
I mean, obviously we're a club that has won in the past. We have trophies, and we obviously strive for trophies in the future. And that's the thing about this league. We can have a crazy year filled with different coaches, bad losses, tough games, but in reality, no one's really going to remember all that if we can, show out these next few weeks. So.
What about national team duty? Are you used to this now? The fact that, I told someone the other day, I don't even tweet about Miles being on the team anymore because we expect it. Are you used to that? Sort of that change from going to club country?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting more used to it, every cycle, but yeah, it's still an honor. I'm still, excited for every game I get to play with them. So yeah, I'm just excited overall.
Yeah, so much is made of the formation as far as a back three, a back four, even a back five. Do you have a preference of what the back line will be in formation coming into Cincinnati?
To play against? Or?
Oh no, for you to be Atlanta's formation, your back line.
Yeah, I mean, we've played in the back three the last few games, and I think we're strong at the back with the back three. I think it's hard to score against us when everyone's playing their best. So yeah, I think we have definitely a strong back line.
Does not having, and this could be a question that perhaps I could have asked you months ago, but when Joseph isn't healthy, your 9 isn't 100%. Does it put more pressure on you guys in the back line and on Brad to get these wins, to get the games in a better place?
Yeah, I think the whole back line, Brad included, we understand that we have a talented back line, so we shouldn't be conceding often. I feel like the last few games, the goals that we have conceded have been our mistakes, whereas other games, I think we pick apart teams, and it's our quality that makes us score. But I feel like that rarely happens to us. But yeah, I think we understand that we're a strong back line, and we strive and go to every game wanting to have a clean sheet.
What do you think you're going to see from Cincinnati tomorrow? They don't have anything to play for. Do you think you're going to see a team that's going to come out and try to take it to you, or a team that's just going to be like, let's be done with this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's their last game of the season. But these are professionals fighting for their livelihoods, fighting for their next contract. So they're definitely going to be out here trying to give it their best, I think.
Are you going to stay in Cincy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where training camp is? I don't know if they said. And there's only 3 center backs, I think, on the U.S. roster. So I think y'all are likely going to play with a back 4 for the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 more in me. Walker, Mark, and Chris.
I mean, I'm not. You don't. I know you're.
Yeah,
not,
you're
You're going to be
right.
very diplomatic in this answer, but like, you've looked good with Walker. You look good with Mark. Do you visualize playing with one of those guys already against Mexico?
No, I don't look that far into the future. So.
And what about just playing at the stadium two nights? I mean, 2 games in a row. Like, is that an advantage, or have you even thought about that?
Yeah, no, I think it's nice. Some of my teammates over there are traveling, 18 hours to get there, and I'm already going to be there, so it's pretty nice.
Nice. Okay.
And as well.